Hey, how you doing? Austin here. In this video, we're going to be talking about the latest and greatest and what's going on with Ethereum. We've still got the August 4th London hard fork happening. We've also got a situation developed today on Friday with some of the big cryptos, Bitcoin, Ethereum, etc. And there's some news coming out that the International Monetary Fund is trying to dissuade people from liking cryptocurrency. We've also got a little bit of a heat up in the United States related to the government trying to tax cryptocurrency. A lot of stuff. Got a piece of content to talk to you about that. So overall, we're just going to kind of look at a state of the union and kind of see what is going on with Ethereum right here, right now. As always, thank you for your consideration and thank you for watching this video. I truly appreciate you. Thank you for supporting my channel. And as always, this video is for entertainment purposes only. All right, so the latest and greatest with Ethereum is it's currently trading at 24.52. It's up about 6%, which actually is good in light of some of the things that are transpiring right now. It shows me that there is, still feel like we are about to begin a pretty significant bull run that will really heat up late third quarter moving into fourth quarter. Okay, but specifically to Ethereum, we've got the whole London hard fork thing that is about to happen on August 4th. This is where EIP 1559, EIP stands for Ethereum Improvement Proposals. Say that really fast if you didn't know that. And that's going to be kicking off and going into effect on August 4th as of what the latest I am seeing and hearing, unless something has changed. But that is where where we're going. And basically it has been implemented on some various test nets, and it's after successful activation. Can't talk today. On the Ropstein and Goerli testnets, the final hard fork release date has been decided again. It's August 4th. Okay, coming up. So basically, what EIP 1559 is, it's a new fee structure to make Ethereum less inflationary. This protocol change is highly controversial because it aims to burn part of the fees, hence decreasing miner revenue. Okay, so this specific event is going to be one of the first major event, and then the EIP 3554 event is slated for later this year. We'll talk about that in a minute. But this EIP 1559, what really is happening here is this is the beginning of kind of laying the groundwork to move to Ethereum 2.0, to move away from proof of work, to move towards proof of stake. And ultimately, there's a lot of content that I'm seeing that specifically points to the fact that this could effectively reduce the amount of Ethereum that is coming into the marketplace, thus making the existing Ethereum more scarce, thus raising the price. Okay, so that's really what people have been talking about. I've mentioned it a couple times in some previous videos, things like that. There is a piece of content here that I think you should read. I'm not going to go over it because I covered it in other videos. I will drop a link to this particular piece of content below, but this is talking about the fact, this is basically it's a research paper that was written by Squish Chaos, best name in the world, and it's talking about how Ethereum could achieve 150,000 by 2023. Okay, and so what you do is when you go here, click on this one-page summary, and that opens up this document. Okay, and this document talks about basically creating a base case for 2023 of $30,000 to $50,000 per Ethereum. And it's crazy to read this. So I've already covered this in previous videos, but I like talking about it in my Ethereum videos because it's a very important information that you need to know. So check that out. And again, I'll drop a link to this document right here, and then click on this one-page summary and you can see this document right here. Okay, so let's take a look real quick before we move on. Again, Ethereum is trending up nicely, so we'll see where we're at 605. Wanted to show you the trading view chart. So kind of what the last time I did an Ethereum video, I was talking about the fact that it was kind of moving up on this nice pattern right here, and then I felt like it was going to start going sideways. It in fact did, and continued to do this trend right here. Okay, each candlestick is 1 hour. Okay, and but you can see what happened was we did, and then we spiked, came back down, and then we moved back up. Okay, so I think right here, this particular piece of this action right here is specifically about the last 7 or 8 hours. Okay, now this is directly correlated, I think, to right here. Okay, So this piece of content, I grabbed it off Motley Fool. I'm not a huge fan of Motley Fool, but I thought this was a pretty clear and concise can't talk today. Explanation of something of two things that are happening that I think were earlier impacting the market earlier today on Friday, because everything was flat today. Ethereum was down, flat/down, Bitcoin, etc. Okay, so why Bitcoin and Ethereum investors are panicking today? The IMF, the International Monetary Fund, takes aim at cryptocurrencies, and so does Congress. Okay, so key points. The IMF is leery of countries adopting cryptocurrency as their national currencies. Remember, there's a few countries that have come out. We're going to talk about those. Congress is nervous too, but eager to tax cryptocurrency profits. This is something that reared its head about a month or two ago. And I firmly believe that this is coming, guys. For those of you guys here in the States, this is coming where you're going to be taxed on cryptocurrency profits. It's coming. It just is. It is, right? And so don't shoot the messenger, okay? It's not me saying I want it to come. I'm just saying it's going to happen, okay? The net outcome of all this, though, may secure a long future for Bitcoin and its peers. And what we mean by that, we will get to that piece in a minute. That has to do with the government, securing the government trying to tax it. Okay. So again, the IMF is not a fan of cryptocurrency. Let's look at this real quickly. So right here, so on the IMF front, so it argues in a blog post this week that cryptocurrency is not suitable for use as a quote national currency, which El Salvador is moving towards because quote in most cases risk and costs outweigh potential benefits. This is again the IMF saying this. Calling cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin, quote, extremely volatile, not good for people who need to, quote, store value, and, quote, unrelated to the real economy. IMF argues that crypto will not prove popular in, quote, countries with stable inflation and exchange rates and credible institutions. Moreover, in less secure countries, cryptocurrency as a national currency has the potential to, quote, turn domestic prices highly unstable. And, of course, they always want to trot out the one where it's, quote, used to launder ill-gotten money from terrorists and blah, blah, blah. This kind of stuff really kind of irritates me, to be quite honest with you. To me, this feels like it's kind of the old line, back content that frankly, I feel like it's kind of from the banking side where the banks are really, really, really afraid of crypto, point blank, right? And so, again, I think this might have had an impact potentially earlier today on it. Okay. So let's flip and talk about the United States Congress side, and wanting to potentially tax cryptocurrency profits. Again, don't shoot the messenger. I firmly believe that this is happening. It's going to happen in some point in the near future. Okay, so CoinDesk reported last night that the new bipartisan infrastructure bill just passed a preliminary Senate vote yesterday where, quote, it proposes to raise $28 billion from crypto investors, siphoning off cryptocurrency profits to build bridges and highways in the United States. As CoinDesk summarizes, quote, any broker that transfers any digital assets would need to file a return, reporting the transaction to the IRS so that the transferor's profits can be taxed. Okay? So, the clear trend, hold on just a minute. No. Okay, right here. I wanted to keep talking about this Congress thing. Congress may get its hand caught in the cookie jar once Washington becomes convinced that it can profit from taxing other people's cryptocurrency profits. It may become addicted to the new revenue stream and afraid to see it cut off. Legislators may therefore become more inclined to regulate than ban cryptocurrencies outright. I firmly believe that's going to happen. Again, the government, $28 billion, the government's going to step in. If the government stands to bring in $28 billion plus off of taxing profits, they're going to. It is going to happen. Okay. Again, I'm just giving you guys the news, right? And I think that this is something that is going to transpire. And I'm not a fan of it per se, but I think it's going to happen. So just FYI. And you get taxed on stock profits and things like that. So it's going to happen. It's coming. Anyway, so again, I appreciate your time. Thank you for your support of myself, my videos. As always, just here bringing you the news. And take it easy. Have a good night. See you.